It could be anywhere, any office, factory, shop or clinical facility. But it's Rigmore Hospital Inverness and it's clinical physiology.
This all started from some training we had in the Highland quality approach, which we were all very impressed with. So my staff and I spent some time going over our work and identifying problems that we found occurring on a day-to-day basis. So in a single day we managed to fill a whole side of A4.
Knew we needed to change things because we couldn't find anything in the cupboards.
You'd be halfway through a scan and you'd run out of gel, you'd go to the cupboard and there'd be no gel and you'd have to go to next door.
It's a waste of our time really if we're struggling to find things and we want to concentrate on our patients.
So to tackle the daily frustrations of searching for things, they decided to implement the Highland quality approach tools of 5S and Kanbans.
The initial stage was the 5S process, where we were getting rid of all the unnecessary items and putting everything in a designated area.
To start with, we thought Colin had totally lost the plot. We thought, this is crazy, it's more work, we don't have time for this. A lot of us were objecting to it to start with.
I thought it was worth a try.
It all seemed a bit pernickety,
Yeah.
I think, probably at first. And a bit over the top.
So how many of these bags do you think we get through in a week?
About 5.
Right, so that's got about a year's supply that we've got left.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
So now the new way of doing things can begin. Every item used by the team has its own place. Where things should go was decided in consultation with all staff, using the item to make sure everyone was in agreement. Tape is placed so that each item is put back exactly where it should be every time. Mostly there are 2 boxes or packs of everything, one in use and a spare. For items in heavy use, there might be several spares.
So we had the 5S system in place, which meant we could find things. What we needed next was a system to replace the stock so that we didn't run out of things.
A Kanban is another word for a ticket and contains all the information needed to request the replacement of an item when it's required. It details where to get it from, what it is, how many, which room it goes in, where in the room, and how the Kanban attaches to the item.
Okay, so this box of wipes, tissues is empty. So we'll take that away, take out a new box, and there should be a Kanban attached to it. So replace the box, and the Kanban just goes in the Kanban post.
When we come on shift, we come to the echo rooms, take the Kanbans, go to the next echo room, collect the Kanbans from there, go back to the stock room, where they're all put on stock. Go to the trolley, take the stock, and it's easy to find the cupboards that the stock needs to go in. It's marked on the Kanban.
So yeah, at the beginning of every day we know the room's going to be fully stocked to last the whole 2 sessions. So we know we're not going to run out of any of our things that we need for our scanning.
The system is very productive. You save time and you know where to find everything.
I certainly think it's made our sessions run smoother.
I find it a lot easier, more efficient and less time consuming.
And everything's laid out so they know exactly where to get it, and it means we are free to do what we need to do for our patients.
I also have a lot of bank staff covering these areas and find that the Kanban can be very useful for the likes of bank staff not knowing where stock is.
So the Kanban system has transformed the way that we work. It's meant that we can identify where things are and replace the stock, and saves us all a lot of time searching and finding items. And I'd recommend a process like this to anybody within the hospital.